Go!
This is the best review for Patrick and Green 14, not only because they rocked the whole wedding, it's because the whole process from when we first met them to now has been absolutely flawless, easy, simple, and all the other vendors gave us loads of shit, and then they rocked
5 hours straight.
5 hours straight.
5 hours straight. Incredible.
Wait, say that again.
5 hours straight.
How many?
Non-stop. 5.
Is that an exaggeration?
5.
Could have been 6, but
5.
you know.
Amazing.
Okay, so 5 hours. Talk about the kind of music that you wanted, why you chose this band. What is the difference between this band and any other band you could have had? Because you could have had anybody, you could have had any band.
Because you didn't take breaks. You didn't take breaks.
And
Got us up on
why is
stage.
that so important to
Because
you?
when you take a break, it kills the vibe of the whole wedding.
Is
you
it-
engage your crowd. Engage your crowd. That's the best
Is it
part.
that important?
Yeah, of course it's not. You
Get
don't
on
want the wedding
dance
to
floor
end,
with
mate.
us. That's the best. That was
Talk
so
about
fun.
any guest compliments tonight. What did your guests say? Anything?
All of the
They said
above.
I was brilliant. Oh,
My
and also
friend-
Green 14
okay.
was fantastic. Okay.
And what was one of your
I
guests
was
they
gonna
saw us
say,
last
one,
week? What
one
was
of
that
my
about?
guests, they went to a wedding you did last week, and they said it was absolutely amazing, and I couldn't wait to see you guys play, and you guys did even better than she said you guys did. Amazing.
Thank
you
you
got
so
it,
much for the
man.
compliment. So hug
You
each
got
other.
it, you got it.
Hug each other. Give me a
Okay.
kiss. And what's your brand new name?
I'm a
Mr. and Mrs.
Monsell
Monsell.
now.
Everybody jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, go!
Patrick and Green 14 is beyond belief. They started at 8 o'clock in the evening. They did not end until 1 in the morning when we finally couldn't take anymore because they were so good. But 5 hours, they made us tired. That's how good they
So
were.
let me ask you, because somebody that's going to watch this review is going to think that we played through your dinner and your cocktail and that. The party was
Go ahead,
5
ready?
hours. No,
They
you tell
did-
me.
They did everything that we and my son-in-law, my new son-in-law, asked for. They started on time. They continued on. They never took a break. We're not really sure how they took their breaks, but they might have filtered 1 or 2 guys off at a time. They never stopped for 5 hours. There was nobody, any place, that will even think about agreeing to that. And if you're looking for somebody that can play for 5 hours non-stop, there's nobody else. You get them right
Who
now.
are you?
My name is Dan Cunningham. My daughter is Maggie. She just married Henry.
You're the father of the bride.
I'm the father of the bride. We had the time of our life.
Where are you at?
I am 58 years old. I have been to a lot of weddings by this time in my life. And bar none, including my own, my 2 sons, and everybody, and they were great weddings. We never had this type of experience ever. It was nonstop. A lot of it has to do with Patrick and Green 14, and also our son-in-law who found them, because they're not an easy. It's not an easy band to find somebody that can do what he wanted them to do. So you look for them, find them. They're the ones that you want, and I
First off,
mean it.
thank you so much for all the kind compliments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review and nobody else's. So, father of the bride, congratulations. Get to your after party. Jump and scream on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ba-boom! It was the best.
Go.
Patrick and Green 14 killed it. They were amazing. From beginning to end, they killed it. They were on point. They brought dancers. They had everything you needed. They were amazing. Couldn't ask for a better wedding, and they made it happen.
What was different about tonight than any other experience that you've ever had in your life with another event or a wedding or anything?
Live music doesn't happen anymore. It doesn't happen very often anymore, I should say. And they were amazing. They interacted with everybody. They were on the floor dancing. They were on the floor singing, coming outside and singing with people that weren't even engaged at that point. Just awesome.
And as groom, favorite moment of the entire night, day?
That's a lot of pressure. But Sarah, I gotta say, ceremony, the first time seeing the bride. I know it doesn't involve the band.
No,
but, but
hey,
first
I'm
time
asking,
seeing the
I'm asking.
First time seeing the bride. Yeah, there's
Butterflies.
nothing
And what's your brand new names?
like it. Brand new names.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Austin and Cassidy Bowenski.
Yes. And so thanks so much for the compliments. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Go.
It was awesome, and everyone had so much fun.
Talk about your entire experience with myself and the band from the beginning to the end. What happened?
Everyone was so much fun. Everyone was out there dancing. Everyone couldn't say enough about the band. It was so much fun.
What was your favorite moment of the entire day?
Just being out there and dancing, having fun with everyone. I
And,
hate that you're putting me on the spot. I'm so shy.
Talk about music and like the different kinds of guest ages and like who danced and like.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
We had all kinds of guests, anything from young to old, and everyone was out there dancing. They played everything for people of all ages.
Awesome. And what's your brand new name?
Cassidy Bowinski.
Congratulations. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review and nobody else's. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
All I'm saying is that your band was great. It interacts a lot with the amount of people that were here. You don't see many bands nowadays, and the band that was here was a lot of fun. So I just want to say thank you for being out here and having everybody dance. So.
Thanks for stopping us.
Thank you.
Everybody always jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Patrick in Green 14 was everything that we envisioned. We danced, we partied, we had old, we had new, everybody. We were all there, we enjoyed it.
Any guest compliments that you heard throughout the night?
Not a single break. It kept going and going and going, and they gave us everything we needed. So thank you very much.
Amazing, amazing. And your favorite moment of the entire night?
Every moment.
That was
Every
awesome.
moment.
Thank you so much for the compliments. Okay, everybody jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my client's wedding, and they were amazing.
What happened? What's your take on the day as a wedding planner?
You guys were awesome, organized, got the crowd going. Everyone was dancing. No one wanted to get off the dance floor. I highly recommend them.
What was different about tonight with this band than any other entertainment that you normally see in Wisconsin?
I would say no long breaks, and you were going the whole time.
And how did that affect the energy in the room?
No one ever wanted to leave that dance floor, and everyone wanted to be inside.
Awesome. What's the name of your company?
All Occasions Catering, Bub's Barbecue.
Very nice. And thanks so much for the compliments. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Go!
Hi, the band Patrick.
Patrick and Green 14.
Oh, I'm gonna forget.
Ready, set, go.
Patrick
Go.
from Green 14.
Go.
Hey,
2014.
What
band
happened?
was it? The band. How was it? Was it great?
Great.
Ready,
Fantastic.
set, go.
I can't.
You got it. Patrick Green 14. 1, 2, go.
Go.
Patrick from Green 14. Great. It was awesome.
What happened from the beginning to the end of the night?
Dancing never stopped. They never took a break. It was awesome. Everybody had nothing but good things to say. Never stopped, and the whole dance floor was full always. And the dancers, we love the dancers on the side. The music was awesome. The singers are great.
What was the variety of age groups today?
Oh, from 11 to 85, 90.
And what was your favorite moment of the entire night?
The dance with my son.
Absolutely. Who are you?
I'm the mother of the groom.
Congratulations. Thanks so much for the compliments.
It was awesome.
Okay,
It was
everybody
great.
always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review. 1, 2, go. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just crushed our wedding. Start to finish, from the opening dance until the end. He helped coordinate the entire thing.
Even
he's
before the
incredible.
wedding.
More importantly, he's an incredible person, an incredible friend, and I'm super lucky to have met him.
Favorite groom moment of the night?
Favorite groom moment of the night? Oh man, my favorite moment was probably when he did a little something extra for me, and I got to play a song for my fiance, and he made that
Go
happen.
into that. Talk about what you did, because it was really special. It's
It was.
different. Talk about it.
I played a song for my fiance for my wife that I wrote.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I played
What was the name of it?
The name was.
We changed it several times.
Thank the Lord that I met you. And I got to play it for her on my guitar, and Patrick made sure that everything was set up so that I could get up there and I could do it, and she absolutely loved it. I hope.
Such a surprise, and I don't know how they got away with it without me knowing.
I love it.
Amazing.
And once again, brand new names.
Lisa
And Vince.
Anter.
Lisa Anter, Vince Anter. Mine stays the same.
And quick kiss. And really quick, congratulations. What's your show?
V is for Vino.
And
on Amazon Prime.
We find it on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Give me the plug. Talk about the show real quick.
All right, every episode we go to a new wine region. You learn about the grapes, you learn about the place, you learn how to cook something that pairs with the wine, and if you want, you can get the wine that we're talking about on the episode delivered right to your door on the website.
What's the website?
visforvino.com.
I love it. Okay, you guys, another quick kiss. And everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review and nobody else's. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Go!
I'm Lisa. Patrick just did my wedding. He's with Green 14. Blew the night away. Everybody can't stop raving about the amazing time. I had my friends come up to me and tell me, whisper in my ear that my wedding was better than theirs all night long. It was really crazy. My old parents were dancing. My kids were dancing all night long. From start to finish, Patrick just really just planned everything to a T. He's the man. He knows what he's doing. Patrick.
Favorite moment of the entire night?
Just Patrick just coordinating everybody on the dance floor and seeing my husband for the first time and everybody around us. I would never have dreamed of doing that, but Patrick did, and he made it happen. And I mean, thanks to Patrick, I had my dream wedding. So thank you, Patrick,
Oh my God.
and Green 14.
So amazing, so amazing. Congratulations. What's your brand new name?
Lisa Anter.
Congratulations. I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay, so everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review and nobody else's, okay? 1, 2, 3.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Just jump a little bit. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my client's wedding and they rocked it.
Talk about the entire thing. First off, what's your name and what's your company?
My name's Kenzie. I don't really have a company.
Okay, so who are you?
I'm a student and I do this on the weekends to make some extra
What is
money.
this?
I'm the wedding planner.
You're the wedding planner. Okay, so talk about your experience with me and the band from the first moment I met you till now.
Working with Patrick has been so great. He's been insanely organized, responsive, communicative, so easy to work with day of, goes with the flow. It's unreal how easy today was. The crowd loved him. The dance floor was packed the entire night. No one was leaving. It was phenomenal.
So check it out. So clear your mind.
Yes.
What is the one definitive thing that you could say about this band and entertainment that is unlike any other experience that you've ever seen as an event planner?
The contagious energy of the band that just flowed right to the guests. I mean, the dancers, the musicians, nobody stopped moving. It was great.
Awesome. So, it was amazing working with you. Congratulations. I hope to work with you again.
Yes.
Congratulations on all of your success that's coming, that's you've had, and that you are. So everybody just jumps and screams on 3. You got a Mac in your hand. I am not gonna make you jump, but I'm gonna make you scream. 1, 2, 3.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my son's wedding. Can I tell you how amazing it was? Flawless, awesome.
What happened? Talk about everything. Talk about the whole day.
3 hours, 3 solid hours of dancing. Kept it going, fast songs, slow songs, old songs. Kept the older people here all the way through the night.
Had a great time.
Everybody
loved it.
Talk about the uniqueness of the dynamic with the different cultures. It's interesting.
You're asking me.
Yeah, it
is
was.
interesting.
Actually, they mixed it up fine. There were songs that played that both cultures sang.
Who was here tonight? What 2 cultures?
Well, we had a wonderful blend of the wife's family, who was Polish descent, and our family, Vince's family, who was Lebanese descent.
And Irish.
And a wonderful blend, got everybody to participate.
Yep.
And just felt like it was just one big family. Had a fabulous time. 3 hours of fun. You knocked it out of the park.
Amazing. And so what was your favorite part of the entire night?
You know what? I love how the band came out into the crowd, was standing on the chairs, mixing it up, singing to the guests while they were dancing. It made all the guests feel really special.
So awesome. Okay, a quick kiss. Thank you for trusting us. That's everything. Okay, so everybody always jumps and screams on 3. You just put your shoes back on. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
But I'll try, Patrick.
Go.
Patrick in green 14
What happened?
got everybody up on the dance floor.
Well, first off, what is tonight? What was the event?
Gala.
IBT Diamond Ball Gala.
There you go.
And what do you guys do?
We're moms.
Moms, but I mean, what is the gala? Why are we here celebrating?
Oh, raising money for IBT for
The big center in Crown
Yes,
Point. That's
that.
going to be the gateway to Crown Point.
Yep.
Okay, so what normally happens every single year when you do the galas?
Nobody dances.
Okay, so what happened tonight?
Everybody danced.
So so share your experience with the band and why everybody danced tonight when every other year nobody ever dances.
Because the band members were great. They got up in the crowd and got people up and dancing and joining in.
Yes, what she said.
And what was your favorite moment of the entire night?
I like Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good one for the parents.
Dance
Yep,
Queen.
yep.
And so for somebody that wasn't here tonight and they're only watching your description of what happened, try to describe in words exactly what happened because nobody really knows what you're talking about. So do your best to re-describe in words what happened tonight. Everybody always asks. I don't even know what they're talking about. So try to describe. Go.
You go. There was just this energy in the crowd, and everybody got up and was dancing and together and having a great time.
So who danced? What age groups?
All of them, young to old.
And what do you think the age group gap was?
Too old to say.
Too old to say to what age? And on the young end?
To about 8.
Yes.
8 to 80. How about that?
There you go.
And so was all the music, was all the music new or old or where was,
Good mix everywhere.
a mix of everything, right?
Yes, it was great.
Yes.
That's awesome. So thank you so much for your reviews. And everybody always jumps and screams on 3, but you ladies are sitting down. So throw your arms in the air and scream. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Go! No,
Right
it's for
there.
you. Your perspective is great.
This is our 2018 Diamond Gala Ball, and we just had Patrick in his awesome 100 member that we were only supposed to have 4, but he brought 100 with him and kept that dance floor full all night. If you want an excellent band, awesome band, this is who you need to hire.
So for somebody that wasn't here tonight, describe to them what we do compared to what any other band does.
Interact. If you want interaction, hire this band. They are awesome. They'll get your audience moving.
How? How do we do it?
Through interaction.
And so for somebody that's listening to the video and is not watching, describe to them what actually you're talking about.
Audrey, what am I talking about?
Okay, Audrey.
No.
Quick, go ahead. Talk about it. What happened?
Like the dancers on the ground, and I don't know. It's just a fun time.
What was different about tonight than any other night you've ever experienced with your galas?
Everybody was on the floor, and they had a good time.
And usually what happens?
People are scared to go on the dance floor.
Okay, but with this band, what happened?
Everybody was on there having fun.
So everybody was on the dance floor having fun. What ages?
All ages.
All ages. And what was your favorite song?
Shake It Off, because I love
Shake
Taylor.
It Off. And so who are you?
Audrey. Oh,
You're
the
Audrey?
dancer?
And you're one of the dancers here.
Yes.
And what level are you at in for what we're celebrating tonight?
I don't know what you mean.
Like what level you are? Are you almost out? Or are you just in? Or where
Oh,
you at?
well, I'm like a sophomore, so like
You're a
I'm like in
sophomore?
the middle.
So does that mean you have 2 more years left?
Yes.
And so what normally happens with the galas?
Um,
What are you used to seeing?
like nobody dancing, and they just kind of
And
sit
so
around.
tonight it was different. So did you like that?
Yes.
And so if you were going to recommend this band to somebody else, how would you describe us to somebody that's your age?
It's constant party, and you're always having fun.
Awesome, awesome. So everybody always jumps and screams so you know it's our review and nobody else's. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, what am I doing?
Scream, go, jump, go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did our Diamond Ball Gala.
What
It
year?
was absolutely fabulous. 2018. I would recommend them to anyone.
What
They
happened?
have a great time. They got up dancing. Oh, the singers, they were dancing on the chairs. It was just phenomenal.
And any guest compliments tonight? Anything that we can take away with us?
Yes, they all loved it. So
And what was your favorite moment of the entire night?
I think I wish you'd done it earlier. We performed earlier.
That's awesome. So it's a fundraiser
Yeah.
tonight, right?
Right.
And
Yes.
obviously, it's all about raising funds for,
Yes.
for next
Indiana
year.
Ballet Theatre.
Indiana Ballet
for
Theatre.
next
Congratulations!
year.
Thank you so much
Yes.
for your trust. And
Yes.
everybody always jumps and screams on three, so you know
Yes.
it's our review. 1, 2, 3.
Green 14 just did my daughter's wedding.
What happened?
Boom!
What happened? Talk about it.
It
Talk
was
about the entire night.
amazing. They had a great event. They played for 3 hours without stopping. They're awesome.
Talk about guest compliments. Anything?
Everybody loved the way they played. They played every era of music. They were amazing.
And,
Get them.
Favorite moment of the night?
There is none. They were all my favorite moment of the
Who are
night.
you?
Alan Kramer, Marietta, Georgia, wedding in Chicago.
No, but who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Father of the bride.
You are Father of the Bride. So congratulations. Congratulations on your entire night. Thank you for trusting us. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3, but you're sitting down, so just scream on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Patrick and Green 14 just did my wedding. It was absolutely perfect. They played for 3 hours and 10 minutes straight. It was lovely. My guests had the best time and nobody stopped dancing.
What was your favorite moment of the night?
My favorite moment of the night was Come On Eileen. It was when everybody was dancing. It was perfect.
And what's your brand new name?
This is Perchonic, Danielle Perchonic.
And everybody always jumps and screams on 3. You're beautiful. 1, 2, 3.
Patrick with Green 14 just did my wedding, and it was awesome.
What happened?
Well, I mean, you played some good music, we danced a lot, and we had a party.
Talk about guest compliments, anything from the beginning to the end.
Well, every single guest loved the music. My mother loved the music, so that was a hit. I mean, she's a hard judge.
Come on in. Come on.
No, it was
you guys
really
get together,
good. No,
get
it was
together,
awesome.
Get
It
together.
was
Hold
such-
each other. Come on, this is the end of the night. Okay, and Mother of the Bride, guest compliments, your experience with the band tonight. What? Talk about
It was a great party, is what I'm hearing from everyone.
Why was it a great party?
The music.
Well, because
the
you
dancing.
guys kept it alive.
Yeah, you did. You kept it
Yep.
alive.
And you guys made us come back on the floor like 20 times, which is awesome.
That's awesome. And as Mother of the Bride, your guys' favorite moment of the entire evening?
When you brought everybody together.
Yeah, really?
Talk about that.
And your daddy came over and gave you a hug.
Aw.
That was pretty sweet.
You guys,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys have an amazing honeymoon. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3. I'm gonna hold your drink. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 were awesome. They were energetic from start to finish. I've never seen so many people out on the dance floor. It was great.
Who are you?
I'm Ross Kirlock, the groom, and it was fantastic. We had a great time. The band had a great time. Guests had a great time. Couldn't have been any better.
Any guest compliments that will stick out in your head?
Oh my gosh. They were like, where did you find these people? Who did you hear them from? It was all by word of mouth. Great people. They're the best.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for trusting us. Congratulations. Where are you guys going on honeymoon?
We're going to Cabo.
Oh, Cabo.
Cabo for a week. Next
Oh my
week.
gosh, that's awesome. Okay, everybody always jumps and screams on 3. You got shoes in your hand. Do your best. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
They're awesome. I love the way they interacted with the crowd. I got nothing but good compliments from all the guests.
First off, who are you?
I'm the mother of the groom.
You're the mother of the groom. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk about your experience with the band tonight, and any guest compliments and what your guests had to say throughout the day.
Everybody that left said that band was wonderful. They loved how they just kept playing, and the members just walked around the room and interacted.
That's awesome. So congratulations. Thank you so much for trusting us with your day. Congratulations once again. Having an amazing after party. And once again, everybody always jumps and screams on 3, but you have either Waterford in your hand.
Yes.
So just throw one hand up in the air and give me a woo. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Awesome.
What happened? Go.
Website does not do you justice. You guys are awesome. You handled everything so professional, and the band is absolutely the best band ever for a wedding party.
Talk about any guest compliments tonight. Go back to the ceremony. Go all the way through the entire day.
Oh.
Who are you, first off?
I'm the father of the bride.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So talk about ceremony all the way till now.
The ceremony, you guys handled that excellent. I appreciate everything you did. And I must have had 50 compliments wanting to know who the hell the band was. Says the best band they've ever heard at a wedding.
And for somebody that wasn't here tonight, that didn't experience what it was tonight, if they're just watching the review, they have no idea like what you're really talking about. Give some specific details that you would be able to, if you were talking to a friend of yours and you were trying to tell them exactly what happened tonight, try that.
Patrick covers every detail. From the moment we started to the moment we finished, he covered every detail, sometimes too well, but that's okay. That's what he's there for. And Patrick's awesome, and the band is fantastic, and they don't miss a trick.
Talk about who danced tonight, the different age groups, and music and what not.
Oh, the music was fantastic. I know you made the kids pick from your display, and they had a hard time getting the 90 songs, but they loved it.
Yes.
And we had everything here from 70-year-olds all the way down to 25-year-olds, and everybody had a ball.
Talk about dinner music.
The dinner music was perfect. The vocalist was awesome, just the right volume, just the right ambiance for dinner.
And your favorite moment of the entire day?
Oh, hell, that's the daddy-daughter dance.
Yes, yes, great answer. Okay, so congratulations. Thank you for trusting us. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review. 1, 2, 3. All right. Go.
Patrick at Green 14 just did my wedding, my friend's wedding.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
What happened?
Lots of fun, crowd participation, good music, quality musicians, lots of fun. Excellent show.
For somebody that wasn't here, just listening to your review, they have no idea what you're talking about. If you were going to describe what happened tonight to somebody that wasn't here and you had to give them details, what exactly happened?
It's a wedding band, but they had quality musicians. They did the songs well. They had crowd involvement. They did a lot more than the average band to involve
what was
the
that?
party.
Talk about that. What more did we do that you don't see normally in other bands to get action happening? What happens?
There were a few specific songs that were based around the crowd participation, but also the musicians played out in the crowd. Several times they brought the wedding party on stage. So several different things that I hadn't seen at other weddings.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for the compliments. Everybody always jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo, go.
We just had our daughter's wedding with Patrick in Green 14. I've got to say our guests had an unbelievable time. Not only was Patrick a leader of the band, but he literally orchestrated almost the entire reception to perfection. He brought dancers. His musicians were outstanding. His singers were even better. Our guests can't stop talking about what a wonderful party it was and have asked repeatedly, who was your band? We highly recommend Patrick and Green 14. You'll have the time of your life.
Awesome, awesome, awesome compliments. Thank you so much. Okay, here is a very, very interesting point. Okay. You are extremely detailed oriented, okay? And Heather, extremely detailed oriented. Okay, now, talk about this specifically. Talk about this. How stressful it is through all the months leading up to a day that you want to be perfect. Talk about how you felt all the way up until now till the day as it unfolded, and now we're sitting here at the end of the night, and the whole thing is done. Try to put it all into perspective in terms of trusting myself and the band with, from your perspective of all the things that you worry about. How would you describe that to another mother of the bride, and if you had to give her your best advice?
When we were looking for a band, there are many options that were out there. It's really difficult to know who is going to make the party a true success. We met with Patrick. He took the time to talk to us, to calm our nerves, to put us at ease about not only the outstanding music that they would play, but that he would be with us every step of the way. And let me tell you, there wasn't a day or a time when I had a question that Patrick didn't get back immediately, of course, with the answer that made me feel 100% better. And he delivered. I don't know.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
Congratulations, mother of the bride. Tell me one more thing. What was special about your toast today?
About my toast?
Yeah, your toast was special. You may not know it, but it was. What happened?
I have no idea.
What was your favorite moment of the entire day?
I don't know what my favorite moment. Don't be recording me right now.
It was amazing. What was your favorite moment of the entire day? It doesn't matter what part of the day, but what was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment throwing this beautiful wedding for my daughter was seeing how much love was in her eyes, not only for her new husband, but when she looked around the room and just saw how many people were there specifically for her. It was just beautiful.
I know it was. You're amazing. You guys are family. It's been a really long road, and all the details. You guys planned an East Coast wedding. It was unbelievable. Congratulations. Thank you for trusting me. I love you guys. Everybody always jumps and screams on three.
No,
so you
no,
know.
no, I don't
Okay,
jump and
just throw
scream.
your hands in the air. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 were amazing. I, as a dad, stayed the hell out of setting up the weddings. Left it to my wife, left it to my daughter. They said, some band, this is who they wanted. Fine. It exceeded my expectations. Everybody was dancing. I got plenty of compliments. They rocked and rolled. They surpassed actually what we expected to be out here. So I can't do them wrong.
For somebody that wasn't here to experience what you experienced tonight, how would you describe to somebody what was different about us than any other wedding band or wedding that you've ever been to? What was different?
I really enjoyed the dancers that were out in the crowd, up on the stage, dancing, which then gave other people, they can emulate what was going on, what the dance moves were going to be, along with the dancers that were along the line in front of the band. So they had a lot of I don't know if it's hip hop, I don't know what you call it, but they had steps that I didn't know, and so you just match it.
And to talk about you had a really interesting 1 in a million speech. Talk about that.
I planned my speech probably 11 months ago. I do Toastmasters, and I decided I was going to push the ultimate limit for my daughter, for me to do something for my daughter, because I never tell her I love her enough. And I decided I was going to do something special. I don't sing. The last time I sang, I was 13 years old, and we'll call that singing. But anyway, I had a couple country songs, 3 of them. I was going to sing 3, whittle it down to 1 for everyone's sake and for mine. And then I just kept singing in the car. I sing on the way to work. I sing on the way home. I play hockey. I sing to hockey guys, and when we're changing, they're just looking at me like, what the hell? But you'll get some people crying. Anyway, I just pushed myself to the limit to do something.
It was amazing. I told you, 2 to 3 weddings a week for 18 years. Never heard one father do what you did. That was out of the ballpark. It was amazing.
Appreciate
So
that.
you're so welcome. That's why I had to tell you that. So everybody always jumps and screams on 3. Congratulations, father of the bride, so that you know it's our review and nobody else's review. Jump and scream on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
2, go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my son's wedding. and it was, I don't know, words can't really say how it was. Stupendous, great, unbelievable more than anything else.
Start from the beginning. What happened at the beginning?
At the beginning, they got everybody going, got everybody up. Everybody got involved. It's the greatest wedding I've ever been at, not just because it's my son's.
Talk about the wedding planning and coordination today with MC and myself and, running the event and whatnot. Talk about that.
The wedding planning itself was top notch. From beginning, from the first song to the last song, it was fabulous.
Talk about speeches, toast, your toast, organization on my end and stuff like that.
The organization with the toast and everything like that, it was everything is top shelf.
Any guest compliments from your friends and family that you can describe?
My whole family, my wife's whole family, they were raving from the start until just now when it ended.
What were some of the things that people said?
They're the best.
And, okay, so check this out. For somebody that wasn't here, that didn't experience what you experienced tonight, and they're only watching the review, the video, how would you describe what we do is different compared to any other band that you've ever seen in any other wedding?
Their Green 14 is over the top. They are the best. I can't have any more words. They're so good that I'm at loss of words for it.
Thank you. Okay, and one more detail. A lot of our parents of our brides and grooms are hesitant to hire the band because they think that we'll maybe play too many new songs and will alienate the older guests. What would you say about that?
It was a great mix for everybody. If you want, give me a call and I'll tell you how much fun I had tonight. It was stupendous.
And what was the average age of the older guests that were here tonight?
I would say 50s, 40s, 50s.
And what was the oldest guest?
I would say 80.
80. And were they dancing?
Oh, yes. They were out. You guys had so much good music. You got them out on the floor.
Awesome. Great compliments. Thank you so much for sharing. Everybody always jumps and screams on three so they know it's our review and nobody else's. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14, this is just what happened. They absolutely killed the show. They nonstop music. They got the crew up and standing. The whole group got up on chairs, got them going, and just kept it going all night long.
What was any guest compliments, anything that you heard all night?
It's the best band and the best wedding that they've been to. That it was basically nonstop entertainment.
And what was your favorite moment of the entire night?
First dance. It's got to be the first dance. So.
And anything else that any of the what was the age group of the average guests from young to old? Where was it at?
I'd say it's in their mid-30s to mid-40s.
And how many total guests tonight?
170.
170, and who danced?
Everyone. Everyone got on the floor. They pulled them all in.
Very interesting. Okay, you guys did East Coast, so you did dancing in between courses all night long. So that's something that not everybody chooses. Why did you guys choose that?
Heather just wanted to get everyone up and dancing, so.
So you guys danced the entire night. So congratulations. Thank you for all the compliments. Congratulations. And everybody always jumps and screams on three. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Go!
It was awesome.
Patrick and Green 14 just did our wedding. It was great. People never left the dance floor all night. Midnight, people were still out on the dance floor ready to party. They kept the momentum going all night. Everything was perfect. They kept everything on time, on schedule, so organized. It was great.
Favorite moment of the entire evening?
Favorite moment of the whole entire evening was everyone was out on the dance floor the whole time.
Favorite song?
Probably Shout was memorable. They played at the end.
Everybody was asking for Shout.
Everybody came out.
And what's your brand new name?
Nora Burke.
And?
Brendan Burke.
Congratulations, quick kiss. And everybody always jumps and screams on three, so let me hold your beers. Everybody always jumps and screams on three, so you know it's our review and nobody else's. Congratulations, you guys. I love you guys. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my son's wedding and did a fabulous job. The dance floor
happened?
was packed
Talk about the
all
whole thing.
night long. And
Go
they did a
from the
wonderful
beginning.
job, and I would recommend them to anybody that's going to have a wedding. And we'd hire them again for our next wedding.
Who are you and what?
My name is
what do you do?
Jim Burke. I'm an insurance broker.
Okay.
And
What do you do on the side?
I've been a DJ for 35 years.
So let's talk about that. Being a pro, can you talk to the person that's listening to this video?
Well, I can tell you this. I gauge how I do by how the dance floor goes, and that floor was packed from start to finish, beginning to end, and the music was fabulous.
So you're a DJ. Talk about this live band. How did the live band transfer the energy and different genres of music to match your guests' energy?
Well, I can only say what their energy was, and it was on high end all night long. And they did a wonderful job.
Favorite moment of the entire evening?
Just sitting back enjoying the constant crowd having a great time.
That's awesome. All right, so everybody always jumps and screams on three, but you're sitting down, and I want you to relax. So on the count of three, throw your hands up and scream. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Had a wonderful, wonderful time. It was an excellent review of music, the oldies, the current. It was beyond my expectations. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and so did all my friends and guests.
Who are you?
I am Mary, and my son was the groom. I loved it.
Mother of the groom.
Mother of the groom.
And talk about planning, coordination, MC, flow of the evening in terms of my wedding planning and coordinating.
Okay, so I didn't have to do anything. The flow and the coordination and the collaboration was all done for me. It was effortless for me, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and all my friends and guests did as well.
Awesome. Favorite moment of the entire evening?
Well, my favorite moment, and I didn't know I was going to do this, but I did go on stage and I danced, and all my friends thought I was a rock star, and I think I did as well for that 3 minutes, but it was wonderful.
That was awesome. Okay, everybody always jumps and screams on three, so you know it's our review and nobody else's. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! 2, go.
Hey, I just want to say, we met Green 14 over a year ago at a friend's wedding, and they were amazing. In the first 5 minutes, my mother-in-law said, "Let's book them." And I said, "All right, write the check." And the last year, we communicated. And Green 14 came through for us, bigger than we could ever have imagined. Everybody had a great time. Green 14 crushed it so hard. We couldn't be more happy, and we're so thankful that we had Green 14 at our wedding to set it off and make everybody have a great time. And there's so many people that have come up to us and said, we will never forget this because of the band and the environment that they created here for us, and we are so thankful that you guys did this for us. Green 14 crushed it.
Amazing compliments. Okay, so check it out. So, the people that are watching this video, they were not here. So, most of them think that we're just a band, but what else did we do for you?
All right, so I want to tell you, from the beginning, we talked to Patrick. We had a plan in our mind, and Patrick already knew what we were talking about. He coordinated it down to the minute, and we have some long speakers in our family, and he made it flow like nobody even knew if somebody spoke long. He had it timed down to the minute. He had our ceremony pegged down. The sound for the ceremony was awesome. The sound for the band was awesome. Nobody had a complaint about anything that we did with sound or music. And Patrick and Green 14 had us laid out the whole night. We had nothing to worry about, and I worry about everything. I didn't worry about a thing all night. I didn't worry about my wife. I didn't worry about her family. You guys had it all down to the number, and we had a very crazy location and a crazy venue, and it was bar none. This was a bar none wedding.
Awesome. So, what's your brand new name?
Shaughnessy.
Mr. and Mrs. Shaughnessy.
A quick kiss. Congratulations. I love you guys.
We love you.
I know. I love you guys. We've been through like everything over the past year. So it's been a year and maybe a quarter, right?
Yeah.
Year and a couple
Okay,
months.
so everybody jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Go!
Hi, I hired Green 14 for my wedding band. Not only are they wedding planners, they're amazing. They rock out. They did everything for me. My cake, everything covered. Awesome band. They're amazing. Truly love them. Everybody needs to have them at their wedding.
Go back.
I can't do it. I'm not
Go
good
back.
at it. I'm not good at being
Go back.
videotaped.
Go
I'm not
back
good
to-
at it.
Go back to day
I'm
one
not
when we got together here like a year ago. And what did we do? Remember we got here? We were here and we planned everything?
Yeah.
Go through that whole process. Try to talk to them. All that stuff, they want to know.
Who wants to know? I'm going to write an awesome review on the knot.
Talk about like all the brides that are out there that want to know like what it is that we do.
Danny's a better talker than me.
Good. Come on.
No, I can't do it. Danny's good at communicating. I'm not a good communicator.
It's okay. So talk about the party. What was your favorite part of the entire night?
The band.
What did we do?
Killed it. Killed it.
Who was your guest list?
300 people.
And what was the dynamic? What was the age groups of all the guests from the lower to the higher?
From 8 to 65.
And 8 to 65, who danced?
Everyone.
For how long? 4 hours.
4 hours. Or longer.
It was 4 hours. And what was
Because the band is still here.
What was your favorite moment of the entire day?
Everything. Can everything be my favorite?
I understand
The whole
that.
thing was perfect. The band was my favorite. Dancing on the stage with the band was definitely my favorite. That was amazing.
That's awesome.
I didn't expect that, but that was amazing.
Everybody always jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my best friend's wedding, and you can trust him because he will make sure all your crap is put together.
Why is that? Talk about Kayla and the wedding and planning and all of everything.
Because he did everything for her, and he put it all together for her.
And talk about the flow today. Talk about Kayla.
And it went over smoothly, and she didn't have to worry about a thing.
It was great. The flow just kept going and going, and the party
So,
just kept going.
you guys, as a guest, what was different about this band than any other band you ever saw?
First band I've ever seen.
Oh, first band at a wedding I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Normally it's just a DJ, and this band just kept going and going.
So this is a
Walking
great perspective.
around.
Okay, so get a little bit closer. Okay,
Don't
so
like
talk
him.
about what the difference between DJ and band is from all your previous experience.
A band can get things going.
Why?
Like,
Why
can
do you
get-
say? Why do you
can-
say that?
Can get the crowd going better than a DJ.
What was it about this band that got the crowd going?
Because they were interactive.
Definitely, they went into the crowd. They got people going. Even if the crowd didn't get going, they still talked to them, still sang to them. It was great.
And
fun time.
As a guest, what was your favorite song or genre
Sweet Caroline.
of songs?
Sweet Caroline. Hands down.
Mine was the Cupid Shuffle, obviously. It's
Hands
great.
down.
That's awesome. I love your haircut. I got the same one. Okay.
Heck yeah.
I'm not gonna make you jump on 3, but throw your hands in the air and scream. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Go.
Patrick and Green 14 was in Milwaukee at the Great Exchange. Just rocked my best friend's wedding from high school. I graduated with them, and they did a great job. It was an absolute blast. And I found out tonight when we saw the name in the front that they were going to be at the wedding we were going to next weekend as well. Can't wait to see them rock it.
Where's that wedding at?
In Wausau.
So what is the possible connection between these two weddings? What is that?
A dirt track race at Spring Lake Speedway in Unity, Wisconsin, and that's how I met them. They're friends of my uncles who farm up north, and that's the connection.
How did you find out that we were even going to be at that wedding next week?
In the event on Facebook, and I heard about it at the racetrack.
Oh, unbelievable. Thank you so much for the compliments. So, talk about today as a guest, talk about what was different about this band than any other live experience that you've ever seen before at any other event. What was different?
It was very different. Just a live venue in general, and seeing all the band members stand on chairs and they interacted with the crowd was absolute great. It was fabulous.
And were the older guests scared by that tonight, or did they seem to engage more or less based on the interaction with the band?
I think they engaged. I don't think they danced as much, but I think they still had an absolute blast.
And what was your favorite moment of the entire evening?
Probably when one of the band members asked me to dance with my sister.
That's awesome. Okay, everybody always jumps and screams on 3. Let me hold your drink. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Go!
Patrick and Green 14 just rocked our freaking wedding. It was so awesome.
What happened? Go back all the way to the beginning.
He busted the balls out of our wedding.
Talk about it. What happened?
Patrick.
First
and his
day.
Band.
A year ago.
A year ago. We met with
Met
Patrick.
him in Chicago.
In Chicago. He was awesome. He totally everything
Wedding
we
planned that
wanted.
shit.
He planned that crap stuff to the T. And now
Had
talk
the best
about
night,
today from the
best
beginning
night
of the
of our
day.
life right
best
here.
night of our life.
Favorite moment of the entire night.
You guys being
Everything.
here.
Patrick,
Everybody
Patrick
being
rocked
here.
it. Patrick!
And what's your brand new name?
Kayla Shanewetter. Oh my god.
What's your brand new name?
Kayla Shanewetter. That's so weird.
And quick kiss. Congratulations. Everybody jumps and screams on 3. Where are we at tonight?
Grand Exchange.
Grand Exchange?
Milwaukee.
Indianapolis. Oh my gosh. This is like out of a
Milwaukee.
dream. Out of a dream. Okay, hold each other tight. Jump on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did our son's
Awesome.
wedding. Awesome job. Dance party all night long.
You'll be surprised with them. They're awesome.
What happened from the very beginning of the first phone call until now?
Patrick is on top of it, 24/7 reachable. He'll call you morning, noon, or night, whatever you need.
And talk about planning sessions, getting together. What do we do?
The planning was awesome. They stayed right on mark like they told us they were going to do. And
We visited Chicago. We had a great day with him, sketched everything out. Timeline was great.
How long
And
did that
on-
take?
not long enough. We had so much fun down there.
45 minutes, 3 hours, how long?
How long did it take, Patrick? Come on, I don't
Couple
know.
hours.
Couple hours.
3-4 hours.
Yeah.
So we got together for 3 or 4 hours before to plan everything, and then once we got here today, describe the day of.
This day was on point, absolutely amazing. The dance floor was full from the time they started until it finished. I would recommend everybody doing an East Coast style. The kids had a great time, surprised all the guests.
And the people are still here.
Yes.
So
the mom
favorite
can't talk.
Favorite moment of parents of the groom. What was the favorite moment?
It was all.
It was all good.
Everything was good. The music, everything.
And everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so you know it's our review. 1, 2, 3.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my best friend's wedding, and I'm the maid of honor, and it was the most amazing, funnest wedding I've ever been at in my entire life. Because they did music, and they were dancing on tables, and the guitar people were on the chairs, and it was just freaking amazing.
So go back to the first moment.
Awesome.
Go back to the first moment of today. Go back to the very beginning and like your experience with the band and like MC and like.
Oh yeah, he introduced the bride. He introduced everybody for their speeches. He did an amazing job with all the weird names like Chrysilius. Who can say that ever? So it was just amazing. He was perfect. He was bubbly. He was so friendly. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved the band. It was amazing. They had dancers. They had singers. They had everything.
I'm getting married in a couple of years, and I took the card, and I'm keeping it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So from a newlywed or for a newly engaged, and how old are you?
31.
Okay, so 31. Talk about if you had to recommend us to a 31-year-old bride, what was the difference between this band and any other band?
Green 14 is freaking awesome. They are awesome, and they play all the greatest songs, and they do an amazing job. Like some bands, when they come to play, they try to like make it their own, which is cool, but when it's my wedding and I want to hear all the old songs, I want to hear just the way that they're played on the radio, and they did an amazing job playing it exactly like the band.
And
amazing covers.
So if you weren't here and you're only listening to your review,
I would be sad if I wasn't here.
Try to describe to somebody that's going to watch this on our website, try to describe in words what it is that we do that's different than anybody else.
Just the energy. The energy was amazing, and they truly love what they do. You can see it up there. Every single one of them.
They really do.
love it. And
They're
it
coming
is
out
just-
in the audience and singing with people and giving them the mic to sing along and just
So when you
engaging the
say
crowd.
energy, I know a lot of older guests or somebody that's older that would be maybe purchasing us, maybe a parent or a grandparent. Is there anything that when you say the energy, did we overpower anything?
Oh no.
So-
I mean the energy, like they made it fun, but it was just perfect. The way that they are on stage, their presence, the way that they involved everybody. They tried to get everybody up on the stage. They tried to get the old people, the young people. Everyone was there. Everyone was there. They were all.
So here, Cheryl, come on in here.
Come on, Cheryl. We're
And
doing
they
an
played
interview.
good oldies music too.
Cheryl, a quick perspective. What was your perspective on the band?
I love them so much.
That's awesome. Okay, everybody always jumps and screams on 3, so get together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 2, go.
I mean, my cousin got married to this great guy. I come from a musical background. I've been to other weddings where it's just the wedding band. But no, you guys fucking blowed it out of the water. You did great.
Wow, okay, so all we basically do is weddings, okay? So this was an interesting point. You started talking about wedding bands. So describe us, and this was a wedding, and describe other wedding bands that you've seen before and try to compare the two. Go.
Well, I mean, the other wedding bands, they just stick to their same repertoire. They're doing the same shit every time, all the time. You guys, you're blowing it out of the water, going back and forth between different genres, showing your whole range of motion between everything you can do. It's a phenomenal experience.
What was the what was the guest experience from young guests to old guests? Talk about the ages. Talk about what you saw what did you see as a spectator of the guests, and talk about what you witnessed with them tonight.
I mean, I had a great time. I'm 24. I enjoyed all the music we were playing. My dad, he's gonna be 60 in a year. He enjoyed everything. My grandmother, she was loving everything you guys were doing too.
How old is your grandmother?
She's gonna be 80-something coming up this time. I feel so bad because I'm not entirely sure exactly.
Okay, I mean, just a range. And did you feel like any age group was isolated that wasn't paid attention to?
Oh no, not at all. You hit every mark. Everything was going great for everybody. You made everybody feel like they were welcome to come onto the dance floor and enjoy their time here. Nobody felt like they were excluded. It was a fantastic time.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for the compliments. Okay, everybody jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Patrick and Green 14 just did my best friend's wedding.
Talk about it. Go.
Oh man, the bass and the chairs, killing the guitar. The voices from these two lead singers were like angels. It was amazing.
Keep on going.
Oh man, so the guy killing the bass, the guitar running around.
Yeah.
I don't know what's her lead singer's name.
Roxanne.
Roxanne, which is Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Killing it all night long.
So
beautiful voice.
From your perspective, I know you've been to a lot of weddings. Describe tonight compared to any other night.
I don't mean to boast about it, but my best friend just threw the best wedding I've been to. I've been in many weddings. The venue, the voices, the band. You guys were just into you brought everyone out to the floor. It was fun to be a part of it.
Why?
You guys brought the board.
Why was it fun to be a part of it? Why? Talk about that.
I'm loving it. So the voices and the energy from everyone that was a part of the band. Everyone hanging out, dancing, doing this.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, so you're 31. So it's 31-year-old perspective.
Yes.
Okay, keep on going. Talk about range of music, different styles. What styles were appealing?
Oh, there was a gambit of music, but it always brought. So we're a little older, but it brought everyone onto the floor, right? So we have the older hitting the 80s, hitting the 90s. We're going through the gambit of a long range of music, bringing fun to everyone. Everyone to enjoy. We had a little party walk going around. We were dancing. We got a crowd chorusing some of those songs. Everyone knew them. They were great. It was so much fun hanging with everybody. It was just a perfect party.
Oh, dude.
If you want to party, that's what the party was.
Amazing, amazing, amazing compliments. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, everybody always jumps and screams on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jumped.
2, go.
They literally, Green 14 made my dreams come true. Best night of my life. Non-stop music, 3 hours straight. These guys are incredible. I'm pretty sure they're machines.
Talk about the entire day planning, the entire process with myself and the band, just like put it all out.
Everything handled, step-by-step sheet, minute by minute. Every time I felt like I was in the know, I knew what was going on. A very professional service.
How long have we been planning together?
At least 2 years minimum. And the first time we met, I knew it was gonna be a perfect fit. Professional, great meeting. It was fantastic, and the follow through, same thing, 100%.
Awesome, incredible. And what was your favorite moment of the entire night?
The last dance. The last dance they did things I didn't even know we were gonna do. They have people coming out here. I've never been to a wedding where they get everybody out here and everybody is on the dance floor. That blew me away. It was amazing.
Awesome. And everybody always jumps and screams on 3. So you know it's our reviews and nobody else's. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so my hair, killing me. I was gonna sit down, have the whole thing taken out. This guy right here comes over, hands his mic off, and is like, you know what? This pin right here, pulls it out, bam, my hair stays up, no problem, and I could be back to the party. That's the stylist in you. He's amazing.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
And
Patrick's amazing too, and
so,
14's wonderful.
Talk about your experience with myself, the band, and everybody from beginning to the end of from the first day you called to now. Go.
Well, you pretty much saved my life because I didn't have a wedding planner. It was just me, and Nick sucks at planning. So Patrick is awesome and amazing, and your best asset. Smooth sailing, checked in, didn't have to worry about anything, just got people on the dance floor with a small wedding, and you guys totally killed it, kept everybody dancing. Every 5 minutes, someone's like, this band's awesome. Where'd you find them? Like, the internet?
Right.
The Knot? Like, I text Patrick, and then bam, right away. And you were awesome.
Thank
and
you,
out
thank
there,
you, thank you.
I turn around and bam, there he is.
Yes, that's what we're here for.
Like, even when Nick ditched me to smoke a cigar for what was that, half an hour? I was like, what the hell? It's just me. But I had you guys. It was great. It was great.
I'm glad to see you
Great.
smile.
That's awesome. Okay, everybody always jumps and screams on 3. So on the count of 3, scream and jump. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!